everybody, and welcome to the Wait What Are We Talking About podcast, episode 122. My name is Bret, aka Enigma9011. You can catch this podcast live over on twitch.tv/Enigma9011, usually every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern. You can join the chat, join in on the conversation. If you're a subscriber over there, we'd love to have you. If you can't catch live, that's A-OK. It drops the very next week over on YouTube and podcast services. Just search Enigma9011 or Wait What, and it's broken out topic by topic. We're going to put is one big video and MP3 for your amusement on the following Friday. Last but not least, hashtag ad merch store. Get all of your swag over there. T-shirts, cups, backpacks, and more. Rep the brand. Support us, and we would love you for it. So today, we're flying solo again. I'm a little off schedule to break the fourth wall here. But it worked out in my favor a little bit for topic one's discussion. For topic one today, I want to talk about the wrestling event this weekend, or at least one of them. That would be Blood Money 2022, aka Elimination Chamber, from Saudi Arabia for the WWE. Kind of want to talk about the event, what I thought of the matches, how it went down, and then talk a little bit about the aftermath, the post for, what the Wrestlemania season is kind of gearing towards, the big event, what matches we're going to see, stuff like that, and a little bit of the rumor mill. But yeah, I caught Elimination Chamber over the weekend. I did not watch it live. I kind of slowly watched it Saturday into Sunday, just bits and pieces here and there when I had a chance, had some free time. And I thought overall the event was okay. It wasn't the worst thing in the world compared to some past Saudi Arabia events where it seems like a lot has gone wrong. And trust me, there's a lot that definitely went wrong in this event, as we'll get to. But yeah, overall, not that bad match-wise and stuff like that. So let's get on into it. Pre-show, no, just kidding. I didn't watch the pre-show, but apparently Mysterio beat The Miz. Didn't even know that was the thing that was happening. So we kicked it off with Roman Reigns defending his title against Goldberg. Because, everybody loves seeing Goldberg and Brock Lesnar, as we'll talk about later, still being around. Okay match, 6 minutes. 1 second shy of 6 minutes. It was fine. Nothing out of the box here. We're gonna hit some spears. We're gonna not hit. Don't think a jackhammer was hit. Thank God, because yikes. Superman punch, spear, and in a submission. A little different, so that was nice. But yeah, nothing special here, nothing blowing your mind, nothing really out of the box here for a typical Goldberg match of finisher. So big surprise there, whoop-de-frickin-do, retain for Reigns, yay. That may be Goldberg's last match under his current contract, who knows at this point, but whatever, move past that. Then we get to the ladies' Elimination Chamber. Great match. We had Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss, Doudrop, Liv Morgan, Nikki ASH, and Rhea Ripley going at it for the chance at facing the Raw Women's Champion at WrestleMania. I thought the ladies did a fantastic job with this match. A lot of good spots. We followed up on some stories from before with ASH and Rhea Ripley that we did not really get a solidified finish to, or anything really out of Royal Rumble, which you might have heard me bitch about not too long ago. But yeah, I thought the ladies did well. One thing that I'm just going to note here, and this happened in both Elimination Chambers, and I don't know why it happened like this, and I thought it was really stupid. So normally with Elimination Chamber, obviously, 4 people in the pods, 2 are starting the match, and then the rest will come out eventually. And based on their entrances is the first 4 go in the corners. They're in the pods, and the last 2, unfortunately, are starting the match. For some odd reason, for both the women's and both the women's and the men, they had 3 people come out. First 3 were in pods. Then entrance 4 and 5 were starting the match, and entrance 6 was in the 4th pod. Why did they decide to do this? I don't know. It seemed really dumb. I don't know if it was because it was the big reveal for Bliss, for example, who's apparently cured, but is still this, like, evil, twisted sister character. Maybe she just doesn't do the hocus pocus shit anymore. Maybe that's the cure. Maybe the reveal was just because she had her swing in the pod with her. Okay. And then Brock came out in the last pod. Was it just because he's the big one and he had to stare down everybody? Stupid in my opinion. Didn't really add anything. It was just very confusing as to why they decided to do that. But anyways, so the ladies crushed it here. Like I said, we got the story continuation. I don't know if it's a finish with ASH and Rhea Ripley. Liv got a lot of time. They're trying to still build her up, which was great. Bliss looked really well for being away for however many months she's been out of action to hop right back into it. Same with Doudrop. Momentum still building for her. And then I think we had the we had the correct choice in winner for this with Bianca taking this match to follow up potentially her storyline with Becky down the line at WrestleMania. So ladies did a good job. Nothing too crazy spot wise, but solid match from them. Then we got another women's match. We had the tag team match, Naomi and Ronda Rousey against Charlotte and Sonya Deville. And Ronda had to have her arm tied behind her back because she broke Sonya's elbow or shoulder or something, which turned out to be a ruse. Fine. Nothing went wrong. Nothing spectacular. Nothing out of the box here. I'm sure you guys know my feelings about Ronda being there at this moment. Nothing special. Kind of spaced out for this one. Not gonna lie. Moving on. Then we get the surprise, wow, that was actually pretty good and scary moment of the night with Drew McIntyre against Madcap Moss in a Falls Count Anywhere match. And Happy Corbin was out there as well. All right. These two, surprisingly, put on a really great match. Not surprising for Drew, but Madcap. Really good match. Guys did fantastic. I'm surprised it was only 9 minutes. It felt a little longer than that, not in a bad way. Solid match. Corbin obviously gets involved, tries to help out Madcap. Then we get the scary part. Madcap is going to take a nasty botch right on his dome. Alabama Slam, for some reason, thinks he needs to roll forward out of it instead of just land on his upper chest, put his arms out, curves himself, boom, right on the top of his head into the mat. Scary as shit. Everybody checks on him immediately. To his credit, somehow was okay and finished the match strong. I think Corbin was ready to hop in if he needed to do and carry the rest of the match while, obviously he was taken care of and was there for maybe the last and the ending part, but he got up, he was fine, he shook it off. Good for him. Hopefully he is healthy right now and good to go. I haven't heard any follow-up, but man, that was, oh boy, scary stuff there. But yeah, these guys put on a great match. Drew's going to go over there using the sword, not killing anybody, but and the Claymore kick to take the win. And then we're going to get, I'm going to say maybe top match of the night with Becky Lynch defending her title against Lita. Once again, ladies crushed it. No surprise, Becky's really good. No surprise, Lita has been good. The surprise here is just obviously Lita hasn't been in the ring, in a while. And the appearances she has had have been in like Royal Rumbles where you can kind of be a little bit more lax, there's a lot going on. But it was fantastic. I thought these ladies did a really good job and they made it believable. I do have one tiny little thing, and that was the ending. So Lita gets this rally, hits the twist of fate, goes for the moonsault. I don't think she hit the moonsault. But anyways, close finish. Makes you like, oh, we built suspense. We made it believable. Great. That's what you're supposed to do. And then the flip around kind of was very quick, but it was quick in the fact of, like, obviously those, momentum build, oh, no, it's over kind of thing. Those happen all the time. But the impact of Becky's finish, I don't think it was the disarmer. I'm trying to remember, and that's bad that I can't remember. But whatever she hit to finish the match, let me see if this article has it. Okay. It was just her manhandle slam, the pump handle slam. Very not impactful at all. Like, just kind of happened, and the match was over. And once again, I know these things happen. It just didn't seem like a really solid hit, strike, slam, whatever that was like, oh, it's over. It just kind of came out of nowhere. But the ladies did a fantastic job. I don't know what Lita's plan is. Maybe this was obviously just her goodbye match, which, if so, good for her. But, like, honestly, if she wanted to stick around, I wouldn't be against it. Like, she did really, really well. If she wants to, stay and help some people or whatever, fuck it. I mean, we know this roster is lady-wise kind of lacking with all these releases over the past year or two. So, I don't know. It was just really, really good. I wasn't expecting much of this match, and that's not against the talent. It's just like, I don't know. Not that I thought it felt like a surefire thing. Like, duh, Becky's gonna retain. But, like, they did a really good job of making me care and giving me the little smidge of, like, wait a minute, which is good. That's what they're supposed to do. So I would say maybe that was the best match of the night. Then we get to the worst match of the night, which is shocking because we still have the Elimination Chamber to talk about. The worst match of the night. What the fuck was this? The Usos versus the Viking Raiders for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. Raiders come out, do their entrance. Oh, okay, we got some momentum here. People are cheering for them, whatever. And then the Usos come out and attack them. No weapons, nothing. Just come out there, jump them. No matches had. What the fuck? What planning was that? That was so stupid. Why even... I mean, I didn't know this match was happening in the first place, but why put any build towards it, any announcement towards it? Why have the entrances? Why not just attack them in the back? Why no weapons? They're fucking... The Viking Raiders are huge dudes. We've seen these guys go through worse. Oh, wait, we forget NXT. We don't... Fuck that. Wow, it just was so dumb. Waste of time. And then we get to the men's Elimination Chamber. Now... I know the end result is disgusting. The match was okay. Now, was it essentially send the lambs to slaughter? Yes. And looking at the time of the match, it did not feel that long. It's almost 15 minutes. The ladies, wow, this ladies surprisingly had a longer elimination match. Oh boy. So, it's Brock, Bobby, AJ Styles, Austin Theory, Riddle, and Seth Rollins. There's not much to talk about here. The guys who participated did fine. They got to where they needed to, and then, like I said, the massacre happened. The big question mark here is Bobby going out. Bobby's cell gets broken into. I believe Theory gets thrown into it by Riddle or something like that. Cell breaks. He falls. They claim he hits his head on the metal support, concussion protocol, whatever. Take it with a grain of salt. Rumor mill post thing says like he's dealing with a shoulder injury, which I could see some credibility to because, as we saw in the Rumble, him and Brock going at it in their title match, some of those suplexes, I don't know wrestling. Like, I don't know how to wrestle, so don't take it from me like, oh, this is the proper technique, blah, blah, blah. But you watch enough of it, you kind of see how they land, after a while. And Bobby seemed to be turning himself off of one shoulder, kind of leaning after one kind of wonky one early on. So rumor mill is that he had a shoulder injury. They need to take him out. Seems like that is the case. I don't know if he went into the cage with the injury. But anyways, he's going to be out for 4 months. So, shit. Okay, Bobby in there, gets knocked out, gets taken out. So instantly, we see this, and it's the, oh, fuck, we're really going to do this moment. Like, the realization, or the stamp, the final seal, the final nail in the coffin, that's the fucking saying, of like, okay, well, this is a thing. So Brock breaks out of his cell, mistakenly first, not meaning to break it, but then actually just, like, he breaks it early. Then goes, just sweeps people under the rug. Let's see what the order was here. Seth goes, whoosh, Riddle goes, whoosh, AJ goes, whoosh. That's all in a minute and 10 seconds. Gone. I will say I appreciate theory. We're building theory. Good on you. Keep doing that. I appreciate he got his time. Obviously, yes, this man was killed by taking an F5 off one of the pods. But at least it wasn't another rapid fire. Brock's champion. Great. Swell. Fuck. So Brock's champion leaving this thing. Did Cody Rhodes show up at all? No. No appearances, no nothing. So that seems to be the big rumor mill right now. So when's Cody showing up? So let's talk post-Elimination Chamber. So we got Monday. We got Raw that happened. So we have now confirmed the continuation of the storyline for Bianca and Becky. 100% down with this. This makes perfect sense. This is redemption for Bianca for SummerSlam for that stupid 18-second match. Let these two have a great match. Let Bianca have her redemption. I don't care if it's 2 years in a row that she's winning at Mania. Let's fucking go. Great match here. Would I be pissed if Becky won? I wouldn't say pissed. I'd be a little bit let down. But I think this is the right path. I think that would be the perfect crescendo from Rumble. Becky comes... Or SummerSlam? SummerSlam, Becky comes in. We all get disgusted that result. 6 months later, however long later, Mania, Bianca goes over. You know, nice little bow on that storyline. That would be perfect. That makes sense. Good. Excited for that one. Now we have confirmed Brock and Roman. And it is also confirmed that it's title for title, winner take all. Fuck. Why are we doing this? Why? I don't know if the plan is to unify the belts or if it's just to make Roman look superior, which fucking Roman better win this. I swear to God, if Brock wins this, I don't know how much more angry I can get about this man winning things. Is it just to build Roman up that next pinnacle of his mountain of kinghood? Not even kinghood, tribal chief? Okay, I guess. But then where do you go from here? Like, once again, if you're unifying the belts, alright, who's tackling that? And then if you're not unifying the belts, then it's like, alright, so eventually he's going to lose twice, probably, in rapid succession. Not guaranteed rapid succession, but... So, just an odd choice. Now, was this an audible because Bobby is hurt to have Brock win? I don't know. Because why... Okay, it could be. Let's go behind the curtain. Let's pretend we understand what is actually going on that they don't tell us. Royal Rumble, we talked about. Roman comes out, interferes with the Brock and Bobby match. Bobby wins the title. We talked about the weird suplexes landing different. So post Royal Rumble, that night maybe. Bobby's feeling okay, adrenaline's still going, yada, yada, yada. Monday rolls around. Hey, boss, I don't feel great. This sucks. Or doctor results come in. Maybe that's why Brock comes out on Monday post Rumble and is like, "Oh, I'm gonna be in the Elimination Chamber," because they're like, "Fuck it, Code Red, let's go," and put him in there, and then we'll go for title. Now I can hear it already. People asking right now, watching, listening, etc. Okay, so why Brock? Why not have someone else go in there? Why not have a Big E go back into the title shot? Why not have a Kevin Owens go back in the title picture? Why not Kofi Kingston? I don't know. Why not have a legit men's Elimination Chamber? Because Brock's already got, his shot, guaranteed Royal Rumble match. And to that I say, good question. I don't know. Saudi Arabia blood money? They want Brock Lesnar? I don't fucking know. It's the whole thing's a big question mark of making sense. Yeah, hard to say. But to me, I don't know how these guys are keeping on the up and up. AJ Styles, congratulations to him, just signed a new big money deal apparently with WWE, so he's making his family happy, so I mean, good for him. But like, at what point does it really start weighing on these guys? Like, am I worth anything here? Especially with, once again, a minute and a half to get rid of these guys. Seth's obviously been at the top, loyal. Riddle, we've been building with Orton doing their thing for a while. Styles, obviously, a big commodity since 2016, joining the roster. 3 guys just out like that, of like higher up caliber. Like, when did they start feeling like, what the fuck? So, weird that we're doing that. So now, let's talk about the Cody stuff. Cody leaves AEW. Everybody and their mom is saying, oh, he's going to WWE. Okay. Would I be interested in that? Yes. If he's given, the freedom and the right push. Yes. However, this is WrestleMania season, right? It'd be the perfect time for him to come in, challenge a champion, do something big, right? Do something big for himself and, like, make this a moment and something that people care about. No Saudi Arabia, at least on televised pay-per-view, special live event, whatever the fuck they're calling them, premium. No Monday Night Raw after. So right now, no confirmation, no signing, no announcement, nothing. Still has yet to show up. Roman's tied up. Brock's tied up. Okay, there goes your main 2 titles. Edge has come out on Monday and has put out this open challenge. People are thinking that's for Rhodes. Could Edge and Cody Rhodes put on a great match? Absolutely. Do I think that's the case? No. Sometimes there's keywords that they plant in their little promos that just like make it so obvious, like, oh, that's the person you're going to put in that match. Phenomenal. He said phenomenal. It's going to be AJ Styles. Will that be a great match? Abso-fucking-lutely. So where does this leave Cody? Is Cody a Monday night after Mania to have people still care? I don't know. Mania is a pretty big paycheck, as far as I know. I think Cody would want part of that, unless he wants some time off, whatever. Or is Cody even coming at all? Like Veer. Is Cody even going to WWE? Once again, we have no confirmations. Is Cody taking time for himself? Is Cody doing something totally different? Is he going to New Japan? Is he going to Impact? Bold move. Is he attempting to revive a Ring of Honor? That would be very interesting. Cody has a lot of ties with ROH. Obviously, All In, the first one. Connections there. Obviously with other promotions as well, too. That could be something. Is that guaranteed what it is? I don't know. Nobody knows, except for him and whoever he's talking to. But I just don't know where he fits in at this moment in WWE and WrestleMania season especially with both titles tied up. If it was some kind of thing where Brock had to defend his title in a match, and then Roman and him went because of the Royal Rumble win, that leaves the spot open. Obviously, Brock would have to pull double duty, but that leaves a spot open there that he could go in. If Cody is meant to be post-Mania, Monday after, whatever, and Roman wins double title, if Cody's supposed to tackle him then, A, that could work. B, then comes in the question of like, okay, how does this look for your brand? Now, I know Cody's, will play ball. Obviously, he's worked with Sammy Guevara, and, that's worked. I assume Cody wants to win gold here to make this huge, right? Is that something WWE would want to do? Obviously, I would think so, because you're signing this talent, but then there's the kind of weird internet wrestling community thing of like, oh, an AEW guy came in and beat up a WWE guy and won AEW, ooh, if he wins the title, whether it's the unified or one of the two. So it puts him in a weird pickle here. But Cody, if he is signed, knowing his own worth, would have signed for to get something. It's not, the man's probably got hand over fist in money. Not that more money isn't nice. He doesn't want to just be Stardust again. Not that I think he's going to be given Stardust treatment. Hopefully. But, there has to be some kind of incentive for him to sign there, specifically. Because he knows, as a lot of us know, of WWE's restrictions and gimmick control, promo control, yada, yada, yada. Why would you leave the freedoms of an AEW or the potential free market of an independent to then go to something maybe you don't like if there isn't incentive for you to go there? That's my thinking. So, with the title picture, that makes the most sense. You're the face of the brand. You're the World Heavyweight Champion. Is him and Edge appealing enough for him to go jump ship? I really don't know. Is post-Mania? Potentially. I get that, because, everybody expects some surprises the night after Mania. It's this weird tradition that's kind of happened, even though NXT's dead now, so whatever. Kidding. But then if you go with him winning the title, it just, to me, thinking about, once again, the internet wrestling community and how toxic they can be from time to time, is that a move WWE wants to make? Not the bringing him in part, but the having him win. It just is, it's a weird thing to think about. And like I said earlier, everybody and their mom is like, oh, Cody's going to WWE. I don't know. I'd love to see it just because it's oh shit, news. But I don't know. I'm trying to think of the logical step. Now, you're like, well, Bret, this is a wrestling. Well, logic is, there is no logic in wrestling. True, but I want to try and make it that way. So it's it's an interesting thought. I don't know. I don't know. I think we got some other matches confirmed for Mania. Ronda and Charlotte, whatever. Logan Paul making his fucking return with The Miz against the Mysterios. Stupid as hell. Get this piece of trash out of there. There's rumors of Zayn and Knoxville going for the IC title. Oh, boy. No, don't do that, please. So some good, some really bad. So we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, that's my thoughts on Elimination Chamber this past weekend and a little bit of post/future talk towards heading into WrestleMania. We still got about, a little over a month left as of recording for the event. So excited as always. It's Mania season. It's hard not to be. 2-night event. We'll have to see how this